all the way down. Now you're going to get plus 2% on all the levels.
That's nice right there.
And that's a generational bonus. So you just got a 2% raise on your whole downline as a new diamond. Okay? That's the first generation. Generations are diamonds that are built in your team. They're diamonds in your team. Okay? So you become your own first generation. So first generation is 2%. So you're your first generation. Okay? Another thing that happens when you go diamond is this will continue to build. It's as long as you got people that are building. Now, the very next person that you bring into into your business, so now you're a diamond, the very next person you bring in, and they get their first 2 customers and they are fast start qualified, you still make a $100 fast start. But now you make an $80 diamond bonus.
On top of that one.
Okay, so this is where I want you to really get this. Okay, once you know diamond, the very next person, so this is your diamond team. This is the team that you got to diamond with. The very next person you bring in after you qualified as a diamond, this is a new team coming on. You now, when they become fast start qualified, you'll make the $100 fast start like you always did, but now you'll also make an $80 diamond bonus.
Once they get their 2 customers.
Once they get their 2 customers and their commission qualified.
Or the auto
Or the
ship has
150.
to
Run.
okay,
Yes.
or the 4 customers that equal the 150.
Yes.
Or 2 customers.
Or 2 customers that equal the
Yeah,
150.
it doesn't matter, as long as it's 150.
You'll get the $100 plus
Plus $80.
The 80 goes on your commission check.
Yes, the $100 gets paid once a week. The 80 goes on your commission check. Okay, so it's $180 you're gonna get for a brand new person.
Okay.
So when this one gets somebody and they are commission or fast start qualified, this person makes the $100 fast start, you still make 80.
Wow.
You're gonna make $80 on every person coming into your organization.
Jesus.
80, doesn't matter where they are, unlimited levels, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80.
On the one you sign.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
every
this person will
sign
make
up.
the 100 on these, this person will make the 100. They make the fast start.
Yeah, we get
You make the 80.
But what if you enroll them? You make the
You make the 100 and 80,
Hey.
okay?
Awesome.
I got it.
Plus, you're still making level money.
Shut up.
You're still making 15% if you personally enrolled them, 10%, 5, 2%. You're still making all that.
Plus
Plus the 80s.
100.
Yeah, the fast start bonus and the diamond bonuses, the $80, is one shot deal. If they don't get it done in 30 days, you
It's a
just
wrap.
missed it.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why it's so important that you teach people right out the gate to get their customers. If y'all can catch that, if you can catch that,
Let's get 4 people.
how important it is. You will never ever want to see, you can go to your fast start qualified report, and if you see 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0,
Exactly.
it's demoralizing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will feel why I'm telling y'all, get your goddamn customers, help these people. Help.
It's not
Yeah.
like we ain't trying to get the customers. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
customers.
But
who
no,
work.
I'm gonna
It's
get
the
them out
customers who
too.
don't
Don't
get
work
it.
for us. You gonna work before you get here and get them for us.
It's okay.
Well, and hopefully they'll get there too.
Yeah, well, I'm out my
Let
feelings,
them
so
get there too.
I'm out my feelings.
Well, good, Kiki.
Alright, now, it gets better. Alright, so now this is your diamond team that you're getting paid 80, 80, 80, 80, unlimited levels, all the way down forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It doesn't matter if they're on your 50th level, as long as they get fast start qualified, boom, you're gonna make an $80 bonus on them.
And there's a report that shows you who's
Yes,
Yeah, who's fast
Coded
start
to you.
and who's not.
yes,
No,
who's coded to you,
What does that
for
mean?
which bonus that you get.
yes.
Also, the person that you enrolled, or
Yeah, so I'm gonna continue on with the diamond bonuses, and then I'll start explaining more generation You already got the first generation when you went diamond, right? Extra 2%. Okay, so when you go double diamond, again, the computer takes a snapshot of your business as a diamond. That continues on now as a double diamond. The very next person you bring on board after you go double diamond is 120. You're gonna make $100 fast start, but now you're gonna make 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. You're still making 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, right?
Wait, huh? You make 80?
Yeah.
You still making those like,
This is your diamond group.
You still making money off that.
You're still gonna make an 80, 80, 80 on that.
But your double diamond, yeah.
Yes, but now you're making 120, 120, 120, 120. But no, what? Guess what? If they
I'm
don't pay
mad
their
at all y'all in here
customers,
acting shocked like y'all don't hear this every day.
No, I'm a visual person, and this is like I'm visual. I'm hold you up. Sometimes I hear people talk, but I like to see.
well, that's the thing, Carissa.
They don't ask no questions.
People don't get it
I
until
get
they
it.
really see
I
it.
get it. I've
That's
heard it a
true.
billion times.
That's true.
You
I
heard
heard
it.
it.
I done done
Yeah.
like 5 math
I've heard you
sciences
say it a
boards.
billion times.
That's
I've heard you
okay.
say it a billion times. I just
Y'all just
didn't
don't
listen.
listen.
Yeah,
We're not sitting there, you're not teaching us. This is you just
She in the bag.
You gotta hear it over and over.
Yeah, and that's
3
true.
times.
No.
It's overwhelming. That's what I'm just telling
Yeah.
you. Now, we know about law of attraction.
Yeah,
The
we
good
did.
news is
What's your training now?
they're getting it. They're getting it now. You see the light bulbs coming on?
They better not ask me in the car right
Doesn't
now.
mean you didn't tell them. It just means they're just now getting it.
That's true. It's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over and over.
It ain't over, she ain't done.
No, it gets better. Okay? This business continues to grow.
Right.
This business continues to grow. You will make 120 unlimited levels in this business. You're making 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 still. As new people are coming into your diamond business, you're still making $80. Then when you go double diamond, it's the new people that you're bringing in after you go double diamond that you're getting paid 120, 120, 120. You still got the 80, 80, 80s over here. Unlimited levels. So then when you go triple diamond, the very next person you bring in, so, computer stops, that continues on. Now you're making 135.
Plus your 120, plus your
Plus your
80,
120,
plus your
plus your 80s.
generational.
Yes. And see, this is why you would continue to work in your different legs. This is why you'll always continue working in your diamond leg. You'll always continue working in your double diamond leg. Because you're still making money on them unlimited levels. So you don't ever discount anybody. So you gotta teach this. Fast starts, fast starts, fast starts, fast starts. The company's willing to pay it. You gotta be willing to get it. And the only way you're gonna get it is if you make sure your new people get it.
Right.
So make sure they come in with their customers. You got to look at it as like, if they don't get their 2 customers, I just lost out. So then you got 135, 135, 135. Unlimited levels.
Just that snapshot all y'all there.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, you're in Carissa's triple diamond snapshot.
All y'all.
Now, all y'all are in my diamond snapshot.
You're in
My
Mel's
double diamond
ambassador
snapshot, my triple diamond snapshot, you're in my presidential diamond snapshot, now you're making 145. 145. Unlimited levels.
You know how you know whose snapshot you're in? You ever look at your main screen and it says diamond, double, and names are there? My name is there, Mel's name's there?
Yeah.
That tells you
I
whose
see.
Yeah.
snapshot you're in.
Oh, because I just thought that was just.
And then
you're
once you
offline.
Your Mel's snapshot.
Ambassador diamond, it's
It means she makes
150.
150. While you're making 100, she's making 150.
Yeah. So now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky and where people don't understand, okay? As long as you were the diamond, when these new people you brought in and started building down from are being fast start qualified, you're making the 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. So Carissa, you guys are in her 135, 135, 135. As soon as you go diamond, you start making 80 on these new people, she's gonna make the difference.
I know.
And Mel makes the rest.
And then I make the difference off of the 135.
What?
So I'll make
I was
15.
somebody else and transfer over to you. Is that why?
No, because when you came in, Tasha wasn't, who do we say, Tasha name?
Tasha.
Latasha Pugh?
No. Oh.
Yeah, it does. So, no it don't, it say Melody for all yours, because when everybody came in who was above you, weren't yet diamond, and because they weren't yet at a rank, everything is Melody.
Yeah, because I don't know who Natasha is. I see.
Do you
I
see
know
it?
Tisha, and I know.
No. In your snapshot page, it's the names.
It's that Snapchat page.
No, it's your dashboard.
It's your page.
It's your dashboard when you first log into your eSuite, and it shows you.
Organization Explorer, that page.
Yeah,
Okay.
Organization Explorer. Look at that and scroll on
Yeah.
up.
Scroll down.
It's taking forever to load.
Oh, okay. Well, when you're ready.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay. All right, so this is where it gets tricky, because people think that now that they are ambassador, that they're gonna start making 150 on these people that they were making 80 on. That's not true.
Right.
Only the team that came on board when you were diamond,
Right.
you're gonna make 80 on. Only the team that came on board that when you were double diamond, you're gonna make 120 here and 80 here. So for me, Carissa, I still have 2 more businesses that Carissa, once she becomes presidential, then I will make $5 on the new people she brings in. She'll make 145, I'll make 5. But once she gets to ambassador, now she's coded out to me. I will still make 150 on all this business that she has brought in ever since from day one, because I was ambassador already.
Makes sense.
Okay? So I was already ambassador. So I'm making 150 on every single one of you from the beginning until Carissa went diamond. Then she made 80. I made, how much? 75?
70.
70. I made 70. When she went double diamond, she made 120. I made 30. On the new people. When she went triple, she makes 135. I make 15.
Because you were already an ambassador.
Yes.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy?
What?
My entire team before I went double quit. So all my coding starts from double up in my whole organization. So I have no diamonds. The only one that's left is you.
So
You're the only one that's not coded to me.
I'm confused as hell.
Yeah, she's completely coded to
You're
you.
completely coded to me. That means that every person you bring in and gets fast start qualified, I'm making 150.
Oh, yeah.
Carissa's not making any of that
None of it.
because you came in before she went diamond.
Oh.
You came in before everybody went diamond.
For you.
Right, for everybody. I came in before my uplines went diamond, which is why Mel, I'm totally coded to Mel.
Oh.
Yeah. But once Carissa goes ambassador, then she's what we call coded out.
Mm-hmm.
Any new people she brings on after going ambassador, I won't get any coding on.
Because
But I will continue to get coding
on everybody else.
everybody before she went there.
On all
That's
everybody
nice.
else.
And then when everybody else hits that ambassador, then they're going to quote out as well, and you won't get
Exactly.
anything but $5.
So this is why, if you ever wondered why Madra went from being the #1 earner to falling way down, is because she promoted people to ambassador in
So
a
fast.
year or less. And all those people, they were coded to her all the way up to ambassador, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, but then they were quitting just as fast. So she got the one-time bonus on them, but then all these people became ambassadors underneath her. Now, no more coding bonuses for Madra. In order for Madra to continue getting those bonuses, she had to get more new people.
Yeah.
And she wasn't.
Because she already thought that since she's up there, she didn't have to do too much work because
Yes,
she's.
and that's exactly what she did. She didn't do squat for work. Okay? So do y'all get this coding bonus?
Yes.
All right? So it's important to remember the snapshots. Okay? But you make the difference as long as you're, if you're up here, You make the difference up until they are even with you. But then you still are making all of that on all these other businesses. Okay, forever, unlimited.
You say you're all the way to your team.
No, we still on number 3.
Oh, I know.
No, that was number 4. That was 4.
Is diamond bonuses.
Diamond bonus,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the 80 all the way to 150. And then number 5 is our generational bonuses. Generation.
So that's a 2% off.
Yes, that's when you become a diamond, you are now your own first generation. You get a 2% raise on your whole diamond team. So this is you're a new diamond, you get 2%. So that's your first generation. Your second generation, you make another 2%. I'm sorry. So 4%.
Oh, your second generation.
When you go double diamond, it increases. When you go triple, it
Okay.
increases.
So to get a second generation at 4%, you have to be a double diamond. So think of it this way. Diamond, double, diamond, 2, second generation. Double, second generation. So anybody in this team, if you have someone right here that goes diamond, if you did not enroll that person, you will make 4% on their diamond snapshot.
If you didn't enroll them.
If you didn't enroll them, you make 4% based on their diamond. So if an average diamond is having to maintain at 10,000 in volume, that's $400 that you would make as a generational bonus. But it's outside of any person that went diamond under them. So whatever else is going on outside over here, you're making 4% on. All right, now I don't want to get ahead of myself here because I'm going to confuse you if I'm not careful.
Yeah, because the residual increases by 4% also. The overall income of the organization, right?
Well, you're already making 2% on your
Diamond.
first generation on your diamond.
Okay.
Now, yes, so now as a double diamond, your goal is to get a diamond in depth or to personally enroll a diamond.
Right.
Because when you personally enroll them, you get an extra 5% for a total of 9%
Jesus.
of that diamond.
Plus them 2s going down, turning 4.
Yeah, those are all, that's a different thing. That's your own first generation on your diamond team.
Gotcha.
Your own diamond team.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever got you to diamond, you've made 2% on.
Okay.
Now, you've gone double diamond here. Now you're gonna make an extra 4% of that diamond's volume. Okay? And if you personally enroll them, it's an extra 5%. So it's 9%. So your goal is to be constantly building and developing personally enrolled diamonds. Okay? But it's still good if you've got an upline who's helping their personally enrolled person go diamond, but they're placed under you, you're still gonna get 4%. And then the person who enrolled them is gonna get 5%.
Mm-hmm.
But if they personally enrolled, that's 4 plus 5 for that person, for the enroller.
What's wrong, Courtney?
Are you confused? You getting it?
She thinking.
Okay. Okay. So this is important, you guys, because now if you've got people that you personally enrolled, you're gonna make 9% on any volume that's under their diamond, under that diamond. So average is 10,000. That's $900 per diamond. If you had 3 diamonds, that's $2,700 a month in one bonus.
In one way you pay.
One way of getting paid, which is the generational bonuses. Okay? In order to pick up a 3rd generation, you have to be a triple diamond. So triple, 3rd. So what happens there? So as a triple diamond, you've become a triple diamond, and you personally enroll someone who goes diamond. Okay? This is your first generation. I mean, you're your own first generation, this is your second generation, here's the third. And that person enrolls and has a diamond. So these are diamonds down one leg, one leg. It could be a diamond here, a diamond there, down, it doesn't matter. But a generation is diamonds in a leg that are going down, diamond, diamond. Okay, diamond, 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 those are generations. So when you are triple, you have to have one diamond on your second generation and then a diamond below them. Got that?
Yeah.
That makes, that person is a double diamond. This person is your triple. That if they have a diamond, this will be your third generation. I didn't even say triple. This is your third generation. You're gonna get 2% on everything that diamond organization is doing. So that's an extra $200. So you get 200 on this one, you're gonna get 900 on this one. So they start adding up. Okay? In order to get a fourth generation, you get another 2%. And you have to be presidential. So once you're presidential and you have a diamond here, and a diamond here, they're their own first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. So you're gonna get another 2% on that fourth generation. To get the fifth generation, you have to be ambassador, and that's 1%. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm trying to calculate the whole percentage, because you make that much off your loyals now, correct? Your loyals no longer 15%, they're like, the red bird!
That's Woody. He knows right here.
He always bangs it like that, just hurt yourself.
Yeah, his name is Woody.
I'm trying to remember what they said the total percentage was that you can earn on your loyals.
Your loyals, you yourself, you're always gonna earn 15% if you keep them to you.
And it goes up to, I forgot the percentage he said. They were trying to tell us that you maximize your income. I forgot his name. Is that Zach? Is that the one that do the commission?
No, that's,
It's somebody that do the money that
Yeah.
told us the max way to, because he was like, you make the max money by putting
Kyle.
okay. You make the max money by putting your loyals under your 2.0's LC account. I mean, under your 2.0 personal roll account. Because you make 15 plus something, 19.
that's totally different.
Something else, right?
Yeah,
Something else. Okay.
because that's where strategy is involved in that. I'll show you how that works.
Okay, but the
So-
loyals stay at 15% always, your personal roll loyals.
So you're gonna get generationals on top of the diamond bonuses that all add up. Plus you're still getting all your residual income. So your sixth way of making money or the fifth way of making money is the generations. And then we do still have a $600 bonus for gathering loyal customers. So how that works is if you keep your customers and you get 60 loyal customers, as soon as you get your 60th loyal customer, whether they are still on auto ship or not, hey Woody. No, he does it all the time. I mean, this is my friend. If I'm in my office, he's banging on my office window.
See?
Yeah.
It just look like it.
Oh, he's so cute too.
No, he knows I'm out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm.
So you
Okay.
said when you get your 60
So when you
loyals-
get your 60th loyal customer, that activates, 60th, that activates a $600 a month bonus as long as you're doing 3,000 in volume with your customer volume.
all 60
Total 60
no.
or 60 in 1 month?
Total 60, whether they're on active auto ship or not.
It tells you your account right now that you
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be active, they have to finish their 3 months.
They just have to finish.
They just have to do their 3 months.
Right.
So if they're not active, it doesn't matter, they're still a loyal customer. But see, if you give them all away,
Right.
that doesn't count. Doesn't matter if you've got 1,000 loyal customers, you gave them all away, you ain't got no loyal customers. Okay, so a lot of people don't like to teach us because they're teaching give all your customers away. So that's entirely up to you. It doesn't matter to me. That, you know, I didn't build that way because we weren't taught that way. Mark told us, don't place anybody below your second level, ever. You know, if you have to get to another, you know, if you're qualifying diamond volume every month and you're not diamond yet, then you better find a way to fill in the boxes to get to diamond. That's the only way we were taught to ever give away anybody. So we would give people away and put them on their second level. You know, we'd put them on our second, maybe our third level, because you get paid more money up on the tops rather than way down here. Now, the way the young kids today are doing it, they don't care where that person gets placed. They don't care if they're only making, I don't have my residual incomes no more. But they don't care if they're only on the second, you know, they're getting 2%. They don't care, because then their thought process is, these people are gonna quit. And we have full compression, so then they quit, this rock star is gonna end up compressing up to you. But see, that's based on looking at it without really concerning what the people are, who the people are. In my opinion, they're already saying, these people are gonna quit, it doesn't matter if they're good or not, it don't matter, you're gonna make bonuses on those. They're looking at them as a fast start qualified, $100 fast start, $150 cap bonus, or diamond bonus. They don't care if they do anything with the business or not. They only are looking for the rock stars that are gonna compress up. And that's okay too. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's okay too, because there are different strategies involved. My strategy is, I still care for those people. And if they're going to, I'm not gonna wait on them, but I'm not gonna just cast them aside either. I'm hoping that they will grow and learn and become more confident and want to build their business, and that they will rise to the occasion and become a leader. But if I cast them aside, they're never gonna become a leader, they're gonna quit. So I can't make people do something they're not willing to do, but I'm not gonna give up on them either until they give up on themselves. Or whatever. So I don't look at people like $150 to $100 fast start. Does that make sense? I don't look at them as a box. I look at them as people. But whatever works for you, as long as you're trying to maintain some type of relationship with that person. If I give a person away and maybe it's on my third or fourth level, I partner them with the person I put them with. I introduce them together. I make sure it's okay with the person that I'm enrolling and saying, I'm gonna partner you with one of my leaders.
Somebody got a word for that at one of these last
Co-sponsor.
Yes, that word.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
partner
got
you
two.
with,
Make a
yes.
two of them.
So I tell them, now you got 2 people to go to instead of just 1. And it's a strategy, and I tell them, this is a good thing. It's not that I don't care about you, I do. I want you to be successful, but I'm gonna co-partner you with one of my leaders. And then I expect that person to include them in and work with them just as well as they would anybody else, because they're gonna they may not get the fast starts and the diamond bonus on it, but they're gonna get all the rest of the money. They'll make generations, they'll make the residual income off that person. So it's not, don't ever discount that somebody gave you somebody and think, I won't get the fast start. Well, big deal. You're getting residual long-term income off of that person if they do anything. So this is why I have struggled with building the way some of these other leaders are building. I really struggle with it because I don't look, it's a different philosophy. It's 2 different philosophies. And mine has served me well. Now, it hasn't given me a big diamond bonus check. You know, I mean, some of these girls are making $30,000, $40,000 a month on just the fast starts and the cap bonuses, the diamond bonuses. But they have very little residual income. And they have very little generational bonuses. Because they're doing it for the here and now. And as long as they do it, they're making good here and now money. But as soon as things slow down and they're not getting as many enrollments, where's all the residual? Where's all the generation? Because they didn't take the time to build a relationship.
Right.
So if you want to build that way, it's okay, but take time to make the relationship with somebody. Plug them in to whoever you're giving them to. Some of these people don't even tell their people that they've given them to somebody else. You know, it's to me, I think it's you know, it's integrity to say, I value you, and I'm gonna place you with the person I think is gonna be amazing to help. And you also have me too. You know, so you gotta establish that relationship, and then don't just leave them in the dirt. You gotta keep in contact with them. You gotta make sure they know they're plugged in, they understand to get their first 2 customers. They understand that they gotta get their 4 to get the shopping spree. They gotta understand, now we're gonna work towards getting you to Ruby. Who do you know that's looking for an opportunity? And start to see if you can get some team built there. And if you're the one doing all the work, when are you ever gonna take a break? Because if you're the one that's doing the work and nobody else is, then as soon as you take a break, it all stops. It comes to a screeching halt. So when you look at some of these people who were good money earners, but they've fallen back all the way to Ruby, they made it to ambassador, but now they're only qualifying as a Ruby. It's because they didn't build relationships. And they were doing all the work. Mm-hmm. If you don't have people who are working, you're not gonna build residual income. So this is where I really want to get it in your head. The only way you're going to build residual is by getting people to stay in and to continue to buy products and continue to help create volume. So you've got to get some sense of loyalty from your team that they're going to keep on, even if they're not having very much success. They're growing, they're reading books, they're learning, they're listening to motivational stuff, or they're listening to personal development. And I don't care if all they ever do is stay at Ruby, but if they're, you know, I'm always going to value them. I think of Alonda. Alonda was Ruby forever. Ruby, forever. You know, but I didn't cast her aside. You know, she's fully coded to me, and her team is fully coded to me, but now she's a diamond and working really hard on going double diamond. But how many years? It took her all those years to go diamond. You know, but she kept producing volume. She was always a volume producer. So you don't want to cast those people aside. You know. So I hope that makes sense, because as long as you're building relationships, then whichever philosophy you agree with, whether you give all your customers away or whether you don't. I personally don't like to build volume with just throwing all my customers into a leg and saying, okay, that one's at 400 or 500 or whatever. Now let me go start on another leg and put more customers in there, more customers in there, more customers in there. I'm not a customer gathering machine. So, nor am I a distributor signing machine. I'm lucky if I get 2 distributors in a month and 4 or 5 customers in a month. And also, I'm very selective as to where do they go and what am I doing. But now, if you're a recruiter and you got lots of people coming in, then, you know, if you want to put some of that volume here, over there, you need a little over here, put it over there, you need a little over there, but always maintain your relationship with that customer. Even if you give them away, you keep that customer's relationship, because then when you do that, then you are maintaining the volume that's coming in from that customer. Okay, because people want to be, I appreciate when I get good customer service from somebody that I'm buying products from.
More loyalty.
It's more loyalty. I mean, I'll go buy from that person because, you know, she took care of me. She recognized me. She reached out to me. You know, so I don't look at it as a bother. You know, they kind of expect, if you order anything online, now you're on their list and you're getting an email every time.
Randomly, oh my God, yeah.
Right? And then that one email that says, hey, big sale today, blah, 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 I might go, woo, Let me go on there. The rest of them I delete, but there's gonna be that one that catches my attention. You know, so if you become a good customer service representative and take care of them, ask them how you liking your products. They expect that. Some people think that it's a bother. Don't bother somebody. They're afraid to call them, or afraid to text them, or afraid to reach out to them. And you know, with the Connect app, I think it's easier than ever to reach out to them. And I will learn how to do that. But right now I got Angela. So, you know, who needs Connect when you have an assistant? But anyhow, I do need to learn how to do that. But she does stay in contact with all my loyal customers as me. You know, so they're always getting some type of recognition from me, whether it's a thank you for, you know, you've been my customer for a year. I've had people that are still my customer after 14 years, and they buy every month. I got one girl that has bought Fat Fighters every single month since day one.
I have 2 lawyers that stay with me no matter what.
Yeah.
I still got a few too. That's just a blessing.
Yeah, so if you give them away, but keep them, maintain the relationship. Don't expect that new distributor that you gave them to do it,
Mhm.
okay? That's so important, because we get paid for doing 2 things, getting customers and getting distributors. We don't get paid for post to post. We don't get paid for wrapping somebody unless they buy a wrap. We get paid really by gathering customers and distributors. So, any question on this, y'all?
Thank you.
Y'all get this?
Yes.
A lot of money to be made.
brain around.
Well, just know it all adds up.
Mhm.
It all adds up on top of each other, and it compounds, and you can make a boatload of money. Seriously, I don't know of another network marketing company where people like me could take it and go all the way to the top and continue to make money like that month after month after month after month. You know, we are the company that more people are making more money in our company than any other network marketing company out there. I can't even think of another one that people are making the kind of money we can make. And even at the lower levels, even at Double Diamond, to make $4,000 or $5,000 a month in a network marketing company is huge.
It's huge, yeah.
Huge. Most people don't make but $100, $200 a month. You know, but if you can get somebody making $4,000 to $5,000 a month, that is so huge, and it's so all over our company. We have people making that everywhere. You know, so you really have your hands on something special, and as long as you have the knowledge, then now you know what to do with it.
Mhm.
You know, so, and if you ever have a question about something, just reach out and let us know. You guys have got such an amazing upline with Carissa. I'm gonna tell you.
Yes.
We do. Yes.
I have an amazing person in Carissa myself. You know, so as good as she is for you guys, she's even better for me, in my opinion. Because Carissa keeps me on task, and she keeps me on my toes,
Mhm.
and she's got my back, and she's got my eyes, and she's got my ears, and she lets me know when stuff's going on over here, or stuff needs to happen over there, or whatever. You know, she's always nudging me, you know, because I need that.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful that I have her in my life to do that. Otherwise, I would miss so much.
She don't gotta say so sometimes. You already know. I just feel like the other night, like when I didn't want to stand up, and I could feel her. Yes. You don't even gotta say no videos. It's the same thing. You gotta be talking directly to me, but you like, I didn't
I
talk
drilled
to
her
you.
ear like, she just better get up. And
I
Doreen
could
was
see-
like,
I wasn't even looking at her, but I could see her head turn, and I just stood up.
Well, it's
Take
important.
that, Ruby.
It's important, you guys. You just, you know, she's got your back, and you've got the best right there with her.
I said I would.
And she's,
to sign up.
that's
I
good.
know.
It's worth it. You know, she's getting the attention of corporate,
Awesome.
and you know, they're knowing who she is, and that's a good thing. And they're knowing who she is in a good way, not in a bad way.
Mhm.
Because there are some
That's what
people
counts.
corporate knows, but it's like because of all the negativity and all the bad things.
Yeah, I don't want to be on that.
Me neither.
No.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be on that list.
But I
So-
do have one question about the 60 loyal customers. okay, once you have to get 60, you get the 600 automatically. Once you hit 60 customers.
No, you gotta be doing at least 3,000 in volume.
Thank you.
And then,
Plus the 60.
Personally.
yeah, half the 60.
Alright.
Once you get to 60, that's.
Any level.
Personal
So
volume.
I have, wait,
So
time out.
personal.
Personal volume. So if you have 3,000 in personal volume,
Oh,
60
okay.
customers, you will get that 600.
So if I would have kept my customers.
You won't get no
But
fat
you
stuff.
get your
Okay,
customers,
that's
you
the
don't get no
pass.
money.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. This is pass.
See, you gotta choose your shoes.
Yeah, you gotta pick
You
your
got your
shoes.
parents and stuff that you done put in, but you done gave them customers.
Right.
So either you giving them customers for them to get their stuff, or you keeping them
Oh,
and getting your 600 customer
So when
bonus.
you personally enroll a customer and you give it to one of your DTs, it doesn't qualify for the 60 count?
no.
No, because it's not
You give the
personal.
customer away.
You get that.
If
you
you
don't
don't
have-
have-
I just wanna make sure, okay.
The DT, you'll keep the money, but
Okay.
once you give the customer away, then.
This is what I wanted to show you, Carissa, how, what they were talking about. So, this is you,
I'm just trying to punch myself.
It's okay, it's okay, don't worry.
you have,
You told me this 2 months ago.
okay, so if you're ambassador, and this is your 2.0,
Okay.
and then, say this is your husband, or
Let's
whatever.
speak that
What
into
they're
existence.
saying is if you put a loyal customer in over here,
Right.
okay, you're making 10% on this level, 10% on this level, but X plus 5
Mm-hmm.
if you personally enrolled. So, but if you place a customer here, and this is your 2.0,
Mm-hmm.
this spot is going to make 10%, but this spot is also gonna make 10%.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Cause I make 10% on my first level and 10% on my second level. First level, second level. So this is my first level,
Right.
this is my second level. So me, I would make 10% here and 10% here
I remember.
on that customer. So
Okay.
this is an LC. Now, if this one has a distributor and then there's an LC under here, so this is my first level, second level, it's my third level, and that's an LC. Now, this one is gonna make 10%, and I'll make 5, because they're on my third level. So I'll make 5%.
Plus,
So,
plus,
But the
okay, got it.
2.0, that's your personal.
That's
enrollment,
me.
That's
so-
her again.
That's me.
That's another
So
check.
I'll make 15% or 10%
And then
on this one, and this one's gonna make 10%. So now I'm making 20% on every customer I bring in, as long as I put them under my 2.0, or as long as I put them under my husband.
Or I need a husband.
Or
Yeah.
you need a husband.
Now, see,
Or
that money's going into my
All
account,
of this, or you need a husband.
you know. Now, you don't need a husband, but if you.
Somebody
say
get
you
her.
had, say you have a distributor who's your mom,
Right.
and she's not really doing.
Anybody.
Same thing.
But you place a customer under her,
Okay.
your mom's gonna make 10%, you're gonna make 10%.
Okay.
I mean, your mom will make 15,
15.
and you make 10.
That's
So,
why
but
you
if
always should
if
be
you're
the same.
getting her check, that's 25%. So that's, I said 10 here, you make 15, this person's making 15. So my 2.0 is making 15, I'm making 10, I'm making 25% on any customer I place on my 2.0.
2.0, okay.
Yeah.
First level.
Plus all of that extra.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but on my first level, so Blair is now in my 2.0 spot, he used to be y'all's upline.
Okay.
I put him out, and I put him under 2.0, only because for ranks, you only count my ambassador leg, but then I can count my 2.0 paycheck for ranks.
Like to go diamond, to go black diamond.
Yeah, or to qualify to go to Costa Rica, or whatever. So, whatever's outside of my 2.0, it goes into my regular paycheck, but if I wanted to have more, my 2.0 paycheck counts into my full total earnings. But see what pretty cool, if I could count Malika's leg, because that's an ambassador leg that's me,
Right,
I can't count that.
exactly.
Why?
Cause she left.
It's because she left, but I couldn't count that anyway. It's all part of my main ambassador leg.
Mm.
My ambassador pay.
2.0, then you'll be able to keep it.
Yeah,
It
I
was
mean,
too
I
much.
keep the money, but it doesn't count.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, on the rankings, I would be in
So
top
you-
5 all the time if I
Oh,
could
yeah.
count the money I'm making on that ambassador leg,
Right.
under Rejoice.
Right.
Cause I'm getting 3 paychecks. I get my paycheck as an ambassador, I get a 2.0 paycheck as an ambassador, I get a paycheck on Blair as a diamond under my 2.0. You know, so I get 3 paychecks there, but then I also get a 4th paycheck from, Rejoice. So, and then Rejoice also has a 2.0. I had never started that. I've got it, but I've never built there, cause you just can't do all that. I mean, I'm not a mass enroller. But, so what I'm saying is, there's a lot of money to be made. And if I could count y'all's leg, my Rejoice leg, I would be in top 5 all the time. Always. So, and mine's on residual income. I don't have hardly the cabs like these girls have. I might have 10,000 in cabs or whatever. But these other girls, they're making 30 in cabs, 25, 20 in cabs. Yeah. So, mine's all residual, which they don't have. It's just like Courtney Bohr became ambassador in a 2.0 spot, but she's not double ambassador. You know, they created a new position, double ambassador. Well, double ambassador is you have to go ambassador in your 2.0 with the 250,000 in volume, but you also have to be maintaining 250,000 in your ambassador leg. So she hasn't maintained 250 in her ambassador leg.
Wait, so she didn't hit the two,
She's not double ambassador.
But they put it everywhere.
No, she became ambassador.
And
She's
her
not
2.0.
double, yeah, her 2.0, but she's not double ambassador because she don't have the 250 in her.
So she just
original.
became ambassador twice.
Yeah,
Well, I get that now, but that's not the way it's publicly announced.
yeah, no, she's not double ambassador. There's no double ambassadors yet.
Exactly. Well, somebody said it on the, I think Pam said it on one of the Show Me the Money calls that somebody hit Ambassador 2.0, but they didn't say it like that. But I think somebody announced saying that she hit Ambassador 2.0,
Well, she did,
making us assume that she was a double ambassador.
but she's not double ambassador. She's an ambassador.
Well, she can't be if she wasn't. She's not even top 10, is she?
Yeah, Courtney's like number 3 or 4. But she said she's not a double ambassador, so when you go double ambassador, meaning you've got 250 in that one leg and 250 outside of that,
Right.
then you're gonna get 1% on all the volume, or 0.5%. 1%.
It's 1%.
1% of the total volume in your whole organization. That's
I can't believe she didn't do that.
No.
I mean, you only got 1 step left now.
she's got 6, but because of her
Maintainable.
ambassador,
She was focused on both.
She was
She
focused
wasn't
on
on
her
her
2.0 instead of focused.
So she
So for me-
Yeah. I mean, she can still do it, but
Yeah.
she can focus right
she's
there.
gotta build her volume up in her first ambassador leg.
Exactly.
Yeah, her 2.0 has gotta keep qualifying at 250 for her to stay ambassador.
But the way that they build, it probably don't fail.
Well, it'll fall, I'm sure it's falling.
It's probably done fell already.
So see, for me, my 1.0 ambassador leg is consistently doing 3 million in volume every month.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she
Now,
was-
back in
she
the
was
day,
like
we were
ambassador
running
for
5 and
2.0.
6 million a month. Back in 2013, 2014, we were running 5 and 6 million a month in volume.
6 million a month. You know? Real shit.
So,
I didn't even know one more time.
5 and 6 million a month. Between 5 million and 6 million every single month, all the years of 2012. It started in 2012. I did 3 million, I think, in 2012 per month.
Nice.
And then 2013 went through the roof. I got 5 months in to go Black Diamond. And on my 6th month, it fell down to 96,000.
No.
And I was so bummed. Because I would have been Black Diamond the same time Stephanie and
And Jen.
Denise went black diamond. So the first 2 black diamonds was Madra and Candy. Then the next 2 were Stephanie and Denise, and I would have been right there with Stephanie and Denise. But my 6th month in a row, my check fell down to $96,000. I was so bummed. But then we got our act together, we called Mark and we said, you know what? Not gonna lie, we were really upset that we didn't hit that. We needed all that 1 more month to be black diamond. But then we said, we're still grateful because if you told me that I'd make $96,000 in 1 month,
Mm-hmm.
I would have never believed it.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're grateful,
Yes.
and we're very, very grateful for the opportunity to get to make that kind of money. You know, so, and that year, Joel and Steph and Blair and I did $1 million in commissions in 1 year, not cumulative. Now the Millionaires Club is cumulative. So over the lifetime of you being a distributor, once you make $1 million, now you're in the Millionaires Club. Well, up until then, you didn't get the Millionaires Club unless you did it in 1 year. So that year, we both did it in 1 year. But then the very next year, and that year that we did it by ourselves on 1 year, they let everybody else in, like Rusty and Dave and Debbie Sassick and all of those got in because they had cumulatively made $1 million over the course of their career. We did it in 1 year. But that year, I was so determined. I had it all over my house. I had checks of Mark Pentecost signing it at 80, I think I put 85,000 per month. Because you have to make like 82 or 83,000 a month to make $1 million in a year. So I put 85,000 on the check and I put it everywhere. I mean, it was at eye level on every door that I would walk through. I put it on my bathroom mirrors. I just was thinking that, put it, intent. I was gonna make $1 million that year. I was $1 million earner in 1 year, and boom, I did it in 2013. You know, so it was just unreal. And if I can do that, y'all can do it. I promise you, you can do it. But you gotta get people who are building their business. And that's what I had. I had people who were vested in their own businesses, building their own businesses. It wasn't me doing all the work. You know, if it had been up to me doing all the work, I would have never made that. But some of these leaders today, they're doing all the work. And then they get burned out. And then they get tired.
Then they leave.
They leave. They go looking somewhere else. You know, and it just, you gotta find workers. You gotta find people who really wanna build their own business. But the good news is you only need a handful. If you can get one good one in 5 different legs, boom, you are good. Even though you're building 3 to get all the way, you just gotta have a couple more, 2 or 3 more that keep you boom, boom, boom. And also, you know, once you go diamond, go wide again. You know, get to diamond, but then go wide and get you 3 more good ones. I have 10 qualified legs on my front line that I get paid on month after month after month. So one leg is Tina Hatcliffe, so there's 2 ambassadors in that leg. Another leg is Melinda Berryman, she's a presidential, and we got Susan Wade, and a bunch of, you know, we got ambassadors in that leg. Caitlin Gallagher, so that's an ambassador leg. Brooke Tomatush is in that leg, yes, so that's an ambassador leg. Tina's an ambassador leg. Then I've got Susie, she's got an ambassador down in her leg. Who left? Jamie Clifford.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was an ambassador leg. Then I had Malika, that was an ambassador leg. Rejoice is an ambassador leg.
That's not Woody, is it?
Yeah, that's Woody.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, and then I had Rejoice's was under Blair, so I took him out. So I just have Rejoice, that's an ambassador leg. Then I have the other leg that has Stacy Hallwigger, who's an ambassador leg. So I have an ambassador leg there. Under Jane Strassel. That was all up under Terry Foley, and also those are all them people are gone. But that's another ambassador. So I have 1, 2,
That's 5 so
3,
far.
4, 5 ambassador legs. So I was really hoping when Mark came out with like the other thing that would count, that it would be that you have to have so many ambassador legs, and I'm like, I did it! No, you gotta build your 2.0 to ambassador. So, any other questions?
What's your question in reference to charting?
You might be asking the wrong person.
I'm ready.
Okay. Cause I ain't the person that charts.
Learn how to chart properly.
Okay. So we'll start with Ruby?
Yes.
Alright.
Well,
I mean, I have, well, you gave me, Terry, and I have my mom, but I just keep her auto-ship going, that's about it. And I have Laura, so I'm just gonna put people around here.
And your mom.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Tiara, she's gonna be on Thursday. She's gonna join
Wait,
back up on Thursday.
so I need to clear her account again.
Again? What do you mean?
Ain't that the one that enjoyed that? Wait,
No, that was China.
No,
Her name is-
Tiara is that one we spoke to through text message that we had to fix her account the last time she.
Yes, because she joined
So I
under
didn't put-
somebody else.
Tiara Nash or something like that.
Nope.
Tiara
Sarah
something.
Oliver.
Oliver, her, yeah. She was a DT with you.
She wasn't a DT with me.
Before.
Oh, no, she joined with somebody else. No.
Remind me
She
to
was a
search
DT
her.
with me.
I
She was a
know.
DT with
So we
me.
gotta clear it. We gotta clear the old account.
I think we're chicken.
I smell chicken when I went up there. I wasn't sure.
It's been an hour.
It's been longer than that, because this video alone is almost an hour. And we started way before this. I started recording with your phone.
We were boiling chicken. Yeah, we were boiling chicken.
I know I rolled it out and burnt it.
All right, let me get closer. Let me show y'all based off Jasmine's chart. I brought with me from us filling this out at home. Please get it out.
I know, that's what we did, so that's why it already